first?
Dakota came on a good day because he can have some grilled cheese.
Not unless we eat
How
it all
can
first.
you not like grilled cheese, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But, like we mentioned, people are some of them being forced to live a dairy-free lifestyle.
Or
Others
just
trying it to see if if it's for them. But it seems to be gaining some momentum for people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's definitely impacted my family with my husband. We have to eat dairy-free in my household now, but we don't want to give up our favorite comfort foods.
Right.
So today what I brought is not necessarily the super helpful, healthful dishes I bring, but it's definitely comfort food, and you're not going to miss out even if you have to eat dairy-free with your grilled cheese. So have you guys tried a dairy-free grilled cheese before?
No.
Not that I'm aware
Not
of.
that you're...
But I think it's because I've never really had to.
Yeah.
But I think those, if you do have to, you're still going to enjoy them. I think that's the really good point. But you have different options too.
Yes. I am talking all about bread and cheese with this little first bit here and a couple of variations that I like. So we're going to start with the cheese. I brought some cheese for you guys to try. Some dairy-free cheeses. My favorites are provolone, cheddar, as well as some smoked Gouda.
Can you go back and tell us how these, because if people watching at home thinking dairy-free cheese,
Yes.
how does that work? What is in the cheese?
It's nothing crazy weird. It's It's not like, algae or something.
Yeah.
It's either soy, or in these cases, it is a corn and potato starch with coconut oil that's compressed.
So it accomplishes all the things that the dairy would do.
Absolutely.
In the cheese.
It's still going to get stretchy. It's going to be...
So it still melts like
regular cheese. It tastes pretty close. So if you guys want to try one, my favorite is the smoked Gouda down here, but you have to watch it because, Gouda is up to no good.
Oh boy.
This is a bad fun.
Have you been hanging out with Randy Ollis maybe?
Or me?
My husband has to hear these all the time. But you can taste that they taste really similar to a normal cheese. And they do have the stretch that normal cheese has as well when it's melted.
They may have more actual cheese components to it than like a Kraft single. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
That's a processed cheese product.
I'll be honest though too. Do you think your kids would really notice the difference?
I don't know.
I don't know that Avery would.
If it's the right color, and it melts.
Right.
That's all.
Then
It
they're
looks
good.
like cheese.
Yeah.
And these are my three favorite types to put on a grilled cheese because you got a little smoky, you got mellowness from the cheddar, and you have a creaminess from the provolone. It's a really great blend to use. Talking about bread, I always suggest using like a sourdough or like a pumpernickel bread. They add a lot of flavor to your grilled cheese. They also
and they hold up to the to being grilled.
Yeah. I mean, how many grilled cheese have you made where it just like falls apart in the pan and it's crumbles and it's So find a nice sturdy bread. Sourdough, pumpernickel are my two favorites. Really quickly here, we've got some different variations just to kind of spark your creativity.
I've never seen stuff like this on a grilled cheese, and I'm liking it.
There's some of my favorite combos that I found over the years. The first one being pesto and roasted red bell pepper. So those roasted red bell peppers, you don't even have to roast them yourself. They come in a little jar.
Those peppers are beautiful.
They're already done. Yep. So that's a really great combo. Again, using this trio of cheeses on all of these sandwiches. Arugula and tomato, really nice and fresh, particularly if you're wanting something light for lunch. And then if you're going for a little crazy, maybe try sauteed mushrooms and onions. Very good. If you're a fan of that, if you're my husband, you won't get within 5 feet of this.
Oh no, we established. Was it earlier this week or last week?
Yeah,
we are both team mushroom.
I'm
still
team mushroom.
Yes.
And then a loaded nacho sandwich.
Oh.
Right. A little bit different, a little bit crazy. It's refried beans. It is jalapeno, black olives, some salsa. You can go as spicy or as mild as you'd like with that. And again, we're still using the trio of cheese that I suggest, the Gouda, the cheddar, and the provolone, and it all plays together.
Where do you find these cheeses? Can you find these in a regular grocery store?
Now, that's a great question. So Whole Foods is where I purchase these cheeses, but I've also seen Meijer has them, Kroger has a selection as well. Yeah, but if you want the widest selection, for me in Indiana, it's been Whole Foods.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So great variations. Again, make sure you have a nice stiff bread as well, because then it's not going to fall apart.
So do you just do the bread just like you do a normal grilled cheese, just with a little bit of butter?
Yes. So we're actually going to be making one a little bit later.
Okay.
We're going to be using a dairy-free butter with it. I'm going to show you my tips.
So you do the butter dairy-free too. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So you do know about the mayonnaise thing, though, right?
I do. I do know about the mayonnaise thing. I personally have never cooked with it because my husband is not a big fan of it.
Do you think he would notice though? though on the grilled cheese part if it's
Probably
cooked?
not.
Yeah.
But don't tell them. Don't watch this.
Because I am incredibly pedestrian in the kitchen, and my boys have
Yes.
very pedestrian palates. So
Yeah.
a grilled cheese. The first time I did the mayonnaise, they saw me do it, and they wouldn't touch it because
Oh,
they
no.
saw like.
Yeah.
So, but it worked for me to get a little bit more consistent.
Yeah.
Because the butter
Right.
burns, but.
Yeah.
Well, and particularly
this-
with
go ahead.
kids too, you know, it's like great with grilled cheese. You can hide in some vegetables.
Yeah.
So like
There you go.
the arugula and tomato, if it's encased in ooey gooey pull apart
Right,
cheese,
they're gonna eat it.
They're gonna, you know, maybe you can sneak one in on them.
Okay, well, I can't wait. So coming up next, we're going to put some of these together.
Yes.
Freshandbalanced.com.
Thanks, Chef
Put the link on
Kat.
IndieStyle.tv. Next, we get etiquette tips from Tina, Traditional Tea Room, and learn about her upcoming event that will help kids build their social confidence.